Hey everyone, while we're here on Next Island, I wanted to work on this VIP status, and so part of that is this Next Island ores. And so I thought we would do a small mining run for ores since there's like 3 Next Island ores and only like 1 energy matter. And so we're just going to hedge our peds on the ores to try and catch that. But because it's 3 ped, I kind of feel like we need to use an amp. And so I got this level 2 find Athena from a shop on Crystal Palace, ran by my buddy Don. And so our hope is to hit some perpite, some samsonite, or dark listerium. And I actually don't know. I didn't look up where they drop. I just thought we would hit up here a little bit, duck this way, and if we still had some time, we'll figure a secondary spot to mine for a little bit. Um, but let's get started. I even repaired our little extractor, so we won't have to use that our backup anymore. I've forgotten for 4 consecutive mining runs to do that, so that's a big accomplishment, I feel. And so we're starting out strong there. Oh, what did we hit? Oh, right out the gate, we got some regular listerium. And normally most people don't like hitting listerium, but we actually need a bunch of that for the daily that we do here for that make textile. We used the last of it this week, and so since we have to replenish our stuff anyway, this is kind of a nice little bonus material for our skill boosting of our character. Now we're getting a bunch of mining skill. And with that skill pill, that's going to be kind of nice. We should get a nice little bump on that today. So I'm not real sure how much value a modest kind of is in Listerium. But looks like it's about 5 ped. Got that wrapped up, and then we can go a little east too. We'll set a waypoint for here, and then we'll shoot up to there. Kind of do like a little zigzag. And we'll drop it 1,000 here, and then we'll kind of see what we get, which was a whole lot of nothing. Which we'll probably see a little bit more nothing drop, so to speak, since we're only going for the one thing. We're not doing like a double drop every time, which is what you're doing when you're doing a normal, right? Because you're going for minerals and then you're going for energy matter as well. Well, there's some fruit. We should probably grab that up. How much fruit was that? 22 pieces, so not very much. Let's see, what do we got here? Up on the hill here, we got some more. A little bit of cumbrous stone, it looks like. All right, off we go. So far we have not hit a single one there. We're hoping to get 1 or 2 today, but I'm not expecting to get a lot of maybe progress on that. I know we hit perpite in the northwest area, and so if we have to, we'll go hit that area again. I was trying to kind of do a little bit of exploring today, and hopefully hit some other areas. Oh, there's some more cumbrous stone. We'll go grab that up. But yeah, no, we got that amp strictly just to attempt this. Otherwise, I pretty much only go unamped. Um, I'm not trying to stack the drops, so to speak, very often. And so most of mine is kind of just an exploratory what's out there kind of look rather than we're trying to go and get a 20, little mega tower. It's cool if it happens, but we're definitely on the entry level in the mining where we're not, it's not $10 a drop. But I think we're at the point where we have a chance at working through that quest at least. Plus, it's kind of nice to experience kind of all facets of the game a little bit, especially since we do crafting and hunting. The ability to mine and know where to pick up your materials. Oh, nice. We just got a new rank of ground assessment. Can't hurt you. Some of the materials are rare and have high markup. And people will use the markup of those to kind of salvage the rest of their run. And so sometimes it's nice to kind of cut out the middleman, so to speak. I guess is kind of where I'm going with that. Well, we're almost to the edge here. Almost finishing our zig. About time to zag. Oh, we found the waypoint. So we'll drop here. Oh, it pulled it off? Interesting. I hope it's still there. Let's see what we hit. Oh, this is just Listerium. That other one was up that way, so we'll run up that way for a second and see if we still have that claim. Well, actually, we could just look. Yeah, we do. Oh, it's calderite too. I thought you could just drop, and you would collect claims, and then you could just go. Does it tell you where they are? Oh, yeah. And how long you have, which is about 1 hour, it looks like. Alright, let's go get this next one, and then we'll start our zag. Since we finished our zig in our zigzag. So we're gonna kind of head up this way. Alright, we're off and dashing. I think we'll drop our first probe about 1,700 meters or so. Not on that one. And again, I know that we, oh, my map's being funky, that we can hit some perpite up in here, and I think for sure we were in this area on this side the last time we hit it. But it obviously wasn't a three-pad hit. I think it was like 1.5 or something. Oh, dropped a little early there. Looks like we got a little bit of freaky light. All right, off we go again. Well, it is nice to be able to see the actual waypoint numbers, since I'm using them to get our range, since it's like 55 meters, but so every 100 meters or so. Um, Gives a slight overlap, honestly, but it's definitely easier um, with the rounding and everything. Oh, some more calderite. So, I mean, every hit's a good hit for us now. Oh, there we are, level 10 miner. So I say we're low level miner, I was not kidding. And we have a bunch of computer from all the time we spent flying motherships and whatnot for skilling. And all of that base geology we got from tree cutting are really kind of lifting us up there. Pretty heavy. It, it shows because we have ground assessment unlocked already. Oh, nice. Got ourselves some iron, it looks like. It's always nice for running that entry level weapons blueprint, that jester, which we're going to have to do again here soon, I think. It's been a while since we've done that. I think we're going to scoot the side here a little bit on our way to that to our little waypoint. And again, yeah, we're just going to drop about every 100 meters or so and hopefully hit something. Um, Otherwise, we'll just have to take another stab somewhere else. Well, this area is not very nice to us. It was good during our zig, but less so now that we're zagging. Well, I guess the good news is that there's no monsters, so we're not having to deal with that. The bad news is that was like 4 or 5 drops in a row where we didn't hit anything. You can't. You mean I can't mine while I'm falling off a cliff? That's that's really weird. So the good news is we did hit some stuff. The bad news is it's not what we were after. So I'm kind of torn. I think we could jump in here, or we could jump in up here and kind of fly around and do some drops real fast. We're getting good skills though. But yeah, we'll just keep going and then we'll beeline up to there. Oh, maybe not quite that far. Probably up into there maybe, if the hills aren't too bad. And we'll do a couple drops on our way to that teleporter. And so this area doesn't appear to be good for the next island ores very much. I mean, we are hitting some stuff, and it's stuff we need in some cases, like this Listerium, like I was talking about earlier. Nice, we're getting a little bit of engineering skill even from the extracting part, which will help us on our quest to our 5,000 engineering score. We are not that close yet. But one day we might be. We will be one day. How far out that one day is, that's definitely open to debate. Those look like really big mountains to be trying to climb up and do some mining. So we'll just put the waypoint on the island there and kind of head that direction. So not horrible mining here, just not the type of stuff we were wanting. Although I think the next island ores are pretty low percent, like sub 10%, 8 and 2 and like stuff like that. You know what, let's just fly over onto the island. Where's my slip near? There it is. Well, that's a dragon. I see. So that's going to complicate things a little bit. Or as I like to say, make it fun. There we go. We're going to grab this iron up now that we've shifted the slipner right off the top of it. We'll try another drop in this alcove here. We can get a margin of safety. Alright, off we go. Because it kind of seems like those dragons are trying to make their way, take us out. But this is a pretty dense populated little storm dragon area. There's the entrance into the middle area. Well, they're spaced well enough that it's going to be hard to get a drop in here. We'll try right here. Looks like some more Listerium. Well, hopefully they don't aggro on us. They're kind of close. And it's going to take us a second to get this Listerium out of the ground. Alright, there's the rest of it. Back into the ship where it's safe. And we'll fly up to the north a little bit. Alright, we're gonna try right here. This is a tight squeeze. We might get attacked. Might be the eye of the storm, though. Which would have been cool if we found something, but off we go. Well, let's drop and do one in here. Right here looks alright. Some more Listerium. That dragon's kind of coming right at us. Oop, stay over there just for a moment or two, Mr. Drake there, while we get our materials and get out of here. Alright, there we are. You know what? We'll do one last drop right here on the edge. Then we'll be flying across the water next, I think. Yeah, I think we'll kind of head into this area here and maybe head up to the north. Kind of hit this area a little bit. I think it'll be our next game plan. Like I said, I know we can hit the perpite and whatnot out in that sandcrawler area. And so we're just trying to find a couple other areas so we don't have to farm the same area again and again for the one or two times we're going to hit it. Ooh, this is Death Drake territory. Well, let's say hi. See how quickly they aggro or how far out. Well, we're going to go ahead and summon that out this way, I think. Uh, Oh no, they moved right past it, so we're going to sneak around and try and grab up our iron stone and keep it so these death drakes don't notice us. Hopefully. Oh, he's really close. We are pretty happy about the amount of iron we're hitting, though. Not high markup, just something that we'll use, so that's always a bonus. And this area is pretty densely packed, so it'll likely be hard to get much in the way of drops in. We'll try right here, though. This thinned out a smidge. We're gonna try and summon it over here by where our ship is, and hope this guy doesn't path over to us. There we go. Oh, that's a stalker drake? Yeah, let's get our iron and get out of here. We don't want no part of none of that. This really is the Valley of Death. Death drakes. They're everywhere. Well, that looks like it goes, this is like a pathway up to something. Well, that's a kind of a cool little area. Let's go up here. It's like kind of like a marsh almost. Looks like more death drakes, but this looks like a prime drop spot. Or at least there's no mobs. It's only prime if we hit something good. But I don't think you can get in any mining claims in water. I don't know how, if it's this marshy stuff, if that applies, or if it's just water itself, like, deep water, or, you know what, there's only one way to find out. Let's see about getting a drop in here. It'll let us know real fast. We'll try right here. They are thick in here, though. It lets us mine, so there's probably a chance we can hit something. Got ourselves some zinc. I think that's the other side. I think it's iron and zinc for that uh, jester. We'll try to look here. Open that up. Oh, I think that guy was starting to come for us. Oh, there it is. Oh, I was absolutely off. It's for something else. So I retract my statement about what that's for. I know zincs are used for those screws. I forget which one, but it's only zinc, so it's nice to kind of run those for the skill sometimes once you get a big enough stack. But also, this area is kind of a bust for what we were after as well. So far we're striking out here today on the next island ores. So we're going to shoot over. And last time we kind of did this, like, I think we kind of did this area and then down into here. And so we'll shoot over and we'll just drop down immediately and try to find a few little areas to do some drops. Uh, the mobs over here are pretty high level, and we for sure don't want to be taking them, trying to take them out if it can at all be helped. Now we hit a high enough uh, claim, and we have to kill one to salvage it. That's a different story, different talk. All right, we're gonna swing on in here, and we'll throw our ship up and start doing some mining until we run into some mobs. Then we'll throw our ship down and use it to circumvent them like we have been. All right, 1,800 meters that way, it says. First drop away. I guess I could have looked at the mining maps before, but that takes all the kind of the fun out of it. Plus, who knows what else we'll find. I'm just trying to remember if we hit the perp height before we got down into this green area, or if it was like if it was up in the gray or down in the green. So far, a whole lot of no drop. Nothing up in this region. We'll try again. Nothing. So maybe I flew too far in the corner before we started. And so we're going to go a little bit longer since it's been like 5 nothings in a row. We'll drop at 1,200 though. Yeah, really not liking us here. So it might have been in the green area before we hit the perpite last time. Maybe not liking us. Maybe someone's been through pretty recently. That happens. We were getting killer skills though. Oh, what did we get? Oh, some Listerium. Not really what I was hoping for, but I am excited that we got something this time. Slowly working up our mining skills now that we're starting to dabble in it a little bit. Ah, here we go. Now we're getting into these desert crawlers. Yeah, these guys were trying to not kill as well. They have pretty high hit points. We're not trying to kill them at this time. Let me rephrase that. Looks like they're trying to keep it a little challenging on the how to shoot through these guys, but not so challenging that I feel we have to throw the ship down. Oh, it aggroed. Hopefully we don't hit anything there then. And can get this down in time. They hit kind of hard. Woo. Alright, off we go. Well, we're heading towards our waypoint, but I was hoping to be able to score another drop in here somewhere, but these are pretty thick, it looks like. So now we're kind of going to head south for the border. Oh, right here looks like a nice spot. We'll go ahead and pick this up for a little bit. Throw it down again if we need to, but this looks like we might be able to get a few drops in here. Let's see if we can hit anything. Well, so far it's been kind of a downer. Maybe this guy's out here mining. Maybe we're just he is. We're a day late and $1 short because he hit Dark Listerium there. So we're gonna throw down our stuff and dip on out of here. With him mining, we're not gonna be hitting much, I don't feel. He is likely not an inexperienced miner such as ourselves. But good to know that you can hit Dark Listerium out here, since he did hit it. Um, so at least we know my intuition on whether we can get it here or not. It was not wrong. But I am going to do another drop here. Then we're just going to go south some more. A little bit of a bummer that it was literally being combed over minutes before we hit it, but we'll still do a couple of drops as we get into these bores before we get up over the mountain into the green area. Looks like we hit some iron. So iron's pretty common out here, which is kind of nice for a couple of blueprints. Nothing. All right. Time to fly up and over the mountain a little bit, and then we'll do a few more drops. Hopefully hit something. Hopefully that area hasn't been hit already as well. They were just focused up on the desert, which makes sense because there's only a few like iron mining, and Dark Listerium is one of them. All right. Well, we'll just put a marker down that way since we can't see anything. Start with a drop right here. Pick up our little shippy ship. And off we go. I think we'll kind of scoot to the right around that big hill rather than trying to climb straight up it. So far, I've been kind of a bust. Oh, I don't think I have that teleporter. Well, you know what that means. Detour time. Also, not the best choice to probably be doing drops right there. So we're gonna go climb this teleporter at the Enchanted Excavation Lodge because they try to give it a cool name. They gave it a cool gun at least. All right, got that claimed up. Now back on our waypoint journey, or rather, the journey to our waypoint. Also, I'm kind of curious if any of these trees are harvestable. We're not going to cut them down if they are. It was more a idle curiosity type factor. Oh, there's some papoosies up here. Ooh, well, there's some food on the ground. Now I see why there's papoo here. Well, I mean, we can just kill them, but we might just try and leapfrog over them real fast if it's not too complicated. And because it looks like there's a fair amount of them here. So this seems like a good spot if you're trying to kill red papoo for your papoo codex. They are thick up in here. Yeah, I'm not sure where we're going to be able to land it. Oh, right here. I wasn't seeing any good spots to start our little mining process. It was just so thick. Anywhere we landed, it was going to be getting mobbed. I see we found some more listerium here. Well, we did a lot of hits here today, but we were not able to get any of the next island ores that we were after. But here's where we're going to wrap up today. I hope that everyone is having an amazing day. Stay epic.